I found him in that bed. Found him in that bed. His back turned to the world like the world has turned its back on him. When I opened the door, the creaking sound woke him up or drew his attention, and he turned. I was struck by the gauntness of his look. Eyes sunken into the sockets like he was looking for his soul. Bones that stuck out of his skin as thin as parchment. And an air that hung around him like this is the very end. He stared through me like I wasn't even there. But he must have seen me because he beckoned. And with a voice that had no strength at all, he said, "Come over, son." And that's when he coughed. A cough that rocked his very body and shook the walls of that room like they were going to come down. And I moved closer. And with that voice that was shaky, he said words to me that would stay with me for as long as I live. Lonely men die. Lonely men die, my son. They die because they walk this journey alone. They die because when they step into those homes, there's a wall of silence that can be broken. They die because they turn their back on what matters in life. They die because they walk away from people who care and love them. They care because they love them. They die because when the storms of life are raging and darkness is all you have around you, you need a hand that can touch you on and help you over to the shore. Once I had all that, but once I let it all go. Lonely men die, my son. So hold the ones you love, my son. Hold them tight. Hold them so tight they never get away. Because, my son, and he coughed again, lonely men die. This world, it's a cold, cold place. And you need the warmth of somebody who you can call your own. And if you do, and if you have that person, treasure that, my son. Then lonely men die. I sat there riveted as his breath left his body. I sat there riveted as those cold eyes stared blankly into the dark. I sat there riveted as they came for his body. I followed them as flames licked his body, that body, and turned it into ashes. I followed them as they spread those ashes to the four corners of the world. And even the wind that blew them away kept saying those words, lonely men die. Lonely men die because this world is a cold, dark place and you need a hand that touches yours and says, come with me, it's gonna be okay. I come back to this room often and think of those words over and over. And when I leave, I always go back to a place where I feel love and acceptance and hug those who care. Even as I do, I can hear the wind howl, and the words that the wind carries are so distinct. Lonely men die.